Today's Lincoln Live is brought to you by Pinnell Dance Center, celebrating 47 years of excellence.
I'm Landon Shear. Today on Lincoln Now, CEO Killer Cott, Bird Birth, and more. Find Lincoln Now on Instagram.
Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Matthew Leesburg and Ellie Monig.
It's the holiday season, and while the holidays bring joy, they also bring something else: stress. How to cope.
I'm Macy Lamb. New coaches, higher expectations, and more changes. Find out what's new with Gahanna's basketball cheer program.
And meet the caring people who are here to help when you're not feeling well.
Lincoln Live starts now.
Hello Lincoln, I'm Ellie Monig.
And I'm Matthew Leesburg. Hey Ellie, are you excited for winter break?
Yeah, I can't wait to hang out with my friends. What about you?
I'm really looking forward to skiing and hanging out with my friends too.
With the holidays coming up, people experience a wide variety of emotions.
Everyone experiences these times differently, and it's very important to acknowledge that.
There are ways we can manage the stress and take care of our well-being.
Here's Mr. Glitt with a strategy to stay relaxed this season.
Something you can do is you can practice an attitude of gratitude. So every day kind of waking up and thinking of 3 things that you're really grateful for and how they kind of help influence and accelerate your kind of day-to-day, and really just think about those things and how they increase your daily activity.
The New Albany Children's Ballet Theater performs another show this weekend at the Nutcracker. They have put so much work into their performance and cherished every second of the holiday traditions. We spoke with Ellie Rothoff to hear all about their dedication to the show.
So I've been in the Nutcracker since I was 3 years old, and it's such a magical time of year, and it's super special to me, and it's just so fun being with all of my friends. We worked so hard since August when we did auditions, and it is a lot of work, but it really pays off being with all of my friends on stage and getting to perform it. And this year I'm super excited because I get to be the lead role, and I am just so thrilled to be doing it again.
The holiday performances continue. Tomorrow, the Pinnell Dance Center will have their annual Christmas show, partnering with Gahanna Residents in Need in the Gahanna Lincoln Auditorium. The shows are at 1 p.m. and 4:30 p.m., and the admission cost is a canned good for grin. If you're looking for something to do this weekend, come out and support a great cause. There are many factors that go into keeping Gahanna students healthy. One of the main factors is the school nurses.
The school nurses do so much that often goes unnoticed.
They are responsible for managing students' health needs, providing first aid, and helping to create policies.
They also educate students on healthy habits and work to prevent the spread of our illnesses.
Our Sage Fogle has more on what exactly they do to keep us all healthy.
When you think of a school nurse, the first thing that comes to mind is someone in an office who you go to see when you're sick. But nurses do so much more, and it often goes unnoticed.
I just hope to have a positive impact on the kids. If they're having a rough time, I can just be that support that they'll need, the safe place that they can come and break down, or just sit and talk, or I sit and listen, just whatever they need, I want to be able to give them.
Our nurses are extremely important to us. They help us be proactive, but also help us when we have to be reactive. So proactive in a way, and knowing all of the medical needs and conditions of the students and some staff in our building, and creating plans for those individuals to help keep them safe during their day and time with Lincoln High School. And then reactive, when a medical emergency arises, they are the first responders, if you will, in our building, and help us to evaluate a situation to determine next steps to keep everybody healthy and safe.
School nurses do a lot behind the scenes that many don't know about. Most of the policies that are put in place to keep students healthy are adjusted or created by our nurses.
They are writing the policies and training the teams and helping to train the teams to respond to that. Also policies about how we take medication in school, and policies around abuse and neglect. And if students come down to the nurse's office with something deeply personal that they've experienced in their private life or at school, we have policies around how to respond to that.
The nurses at Gahanna work hard behind the scenes, but how they interact with the Gahanna students is a big factor.
Being able to follow up with kids and see them throughout their whole high school career is really cool, because I can just build relationships with them and kind of follow them all the way through their career.
The way they work with the students pays off. They have made a large impact on many Gahanna students.
The school nurses are super nice. Every time I've gone down there, they've been super sweet and super helpful and welcoming. And they always help me get my stuff together and make me feel better. So it's really nice going down there.
Our nurses do so much for our school, as they are one of the largest factors in keeping our students healthy. This is Sage Fogel for Lincoln Live.
Swimming is a very tasking sport that requires a lot of strength and energy. Have you ever seen the videos of swimmers or maybe even runners before and after their dance? Last weekend at the Ned Reeb Invitational, our Kofar Bizo interviews our swimmers before and after their events at finals, and here is how it went.
This is me before the 400 free relay. This is me after the 400 free relay.
This is me before the 2 IM. This is me after the 2 IM. It's me before my 100 fly. This is me after my 100 fly.
I'm Aubrey Brisseno, and this is me before my 100 free. This is me after my 100 free. This is me before my 100 fly. Thank you. This is Carrington, and this is me before my 100 free. I'm Carrington, and this is me after my 100 free.
Hi, I'm Sam, and this is me before my 500. This is me after my race.
This is us before the 200 free relay. This is us after our 2 free relay.
The girls' wrestling team is looking to continue their success this weekend. The girls traveled to Eaton after finishing second at Licking Heights last weekend. Kylie Tibbs and Jordan Mills look to defend their first place finishes at last year's tournament. We talked to Coach Leesburg and Kylie Tibbs to get some insight.
We're heading out to Eaton High School this year. It's their third time having this tournament. We went out last year. I believe we took second last year. We had two champions, Kylie Tibbs and Jordan Mills were both champions last year. Had some other girls place in the tournament, so we're looking to have a good showing again this year.
So every day we have a set of drills that we do, and it's the same thing every day. So we so there's repetition, and so that it can get into our head and muscle memory, and it really helps us during matches when we get in situations, and so we can continue to keep improving them and win.
Hey Elliot, it looks like a former cheerleader is in the studio with us.
Yes, it's our very own Macy Lamb.
Hey guys! Well, tonight is going to be an intense and high-stakes game for our boys basketball team. The Lions are currently 2-0 and 1-0 in conference play, and their crosstown rivals, the New Albany Eagles, are currently 1-0 as they beat Grove City this past week. Both teams are looking for a big win to put themselves at the top of the OCC standings. The game is at home and tip-off is at 7:30. We talked to Coach Stibe and Derek Whitfield on what tonight's game means and the game plan.
It's always a big rivalry game. They're right next door neighbors and two very good teams. We're going to have to play very, very well. They're a solid team, and I'd love to have you come out. We need a student section that is crazy.
So conference games are always bigger than the usual ones, and New Orleans is a real tall team. So a lot of it's just going to come to talking on defense. That's what we've been working on a lot this our last practices. Our offense is just going to come naturally. It just comes down to defense and rebounding. That's been the biggest approach this week.
Continuing on with basketball, our basketball cheerleading program has undergone major changes, starting with a new head coach and a new assistant coach. They have transformed the program and have raised the bar for the girls and are making changes for the better. I went out and got the story on how the cheer program has evolved. A key component of basketball games can be found on the sidelines, the cheerleaders. Our basketball cheerleaders provide an uplifting spirit and keep the energy up. While most people see cheerleading as an easy sport, new changes to the program have made the sport increasingly difficult, and a new coaching staff brought about changes.
It feels really surreal being the head coach for the basketball cheerleading program. I feel like since I was in high school, I always pictured myself being a coach, so actually being in the position and walking out a dream of mine has just been amazing so far. We've implemented a lot of new changes this season. I feel like I've focused more so on allowing the girls to really express their ideas. And
I feel like I'm healing something within myself, like teaching these girls. I love these girls. I love being a new coach. I love working with Coach Hannah. We also cheer together. And it just feels like I'm helping them. I love how the program has changed since I've been cheering.
This year with our new coaches, we're looking to advance our program completely. With the material, everything is completely new. The level of difficulty has definitely gone up, but as a captain, I think like definitely for our team, like it's exactly what we needed to challenge that we need to better all of us.
H-U-S-T-L-E, hustle for two.
Despite multiple changes being implemented into the program, the cheerleaders are still having fun doing the sport that they love.
I really enjoy cheering. I think it's very fun. I like cheering with all the girls, especially JV, varsity, freshmen, just everybody. We all get along. The material, since all the material is new this year and we created it all ourselves, it's like, I don't know, it's very demanding, but in a way that it's kind of like rewarding at the end when you get it all, because it's just, like, yes, there is a lot, but, you know, once you put hard work and dedication, it can be very fun.
While change may bring hardships at first, it is all being done for the greater good and the success of the team. And the new coaching is set to improve the program and bring a bright future ahead. This is Macy Lamb for Lincoln Live. All right, that's all the news from me. Sending it back over to Ellie and that sparkling tree over there at the news desk.
Thanks, Macy.
Well, Lincoln, that's all the news we have for you today.
As we say goodbye, here's some video of the choir concert this past weekend.
Bye.
Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. They're singing Deck the Halls, but it's not like Christmas at all. 'Cause I remember when you were here, and all the fun we had last year.
But the fire is so delightful, and since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It's the most wonderful time.
It's the most wonderful time. Oh, the most wonderful time of the year.
Floating in the wintry light, the snowflakes dance tonight. Deck the hall with bells of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, la 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 la.
Your King Wenceslas looked down on the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even, brightly shone the moon.